Good evening and welcome to another video by Rideshare UK, the channel that gets under the skin of Uber. Right, on today's video, we're going to be talking about reservation request and why I basically don't do them. And I've taken a screenshot of a job I received earlier on, so you could see that. I received that. When did I receive it? 2 o'clock. Now, let me just run through this. A reservation request will be, firstly, you'll be alerted, and then under the opportunity section, you could pull out the whole details, and this is a screen you're going to get here. And we're going to run through the screen actually, explaining why and what everything means, and if it's worth actually doing. Right, first thing you're going to be looking for is the date. Right, today is, what day is it today? The 9th of October. This is for the 14th of October. So firstly, I'm not interested in something that's, what day is it, 5 days away. Just doesn't interest me. So that's the first reason. Be careful on this actually. Make sure you know what the date for the pickup is. Otherwise, I don't want you to go thinking the job is for now or a couple of hours time or whatever. It can be, but it also can be a week away. So it's very important to you to look at that first. Right, the second thing we're going to look at is actually the pickup point, which is around here. So it's B1 and where it's going to, W2 4NQ, which is Paddington in London. So, okay, what's the price? It's 159, say £160. Not bad. And so why am I refusing this? If you're an Excel person with a vehicle, just check over here to see what is classified under the category. Okay, so the next thing we're going to look for is the actual time. It's at 4 o'clock. Right, so this is where it gets a bit more interesting. So they're expecting me to pick this up in 5 days' time at 4 o'clock from Birmingham, going to London, and they're going to pay me £160. Right, so what does this tell you straight away? Firstly, I'm going to be knackered at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Not physically knackered, but halfway physically knackered, because my timetable, I start work around 8, 9 o'clock in the morning. By the time 4 o'clock comes, I would have done about 7, 8 hours shift there. And how long is this going to take me? From Birmingham, B1 to B4, W2. Ooh, 4 o'clock on a Friday afternoon. This is a hard one to work out. This is going to take me ages. This here is going to be, could possibly turn out to be one of those dreaded jobs you just wish you never took on. So what we're talking about, going down the M40 to Paddington are probably the best route at that time. Then hitting the A40, going past Oxbridge, Ealing, that route there, the A40. It's outside, W2 is outside the congestion charging zone, so you're freed from paying £15. This could, the worst scenario is going to take you 7 hours. Three and a half hours there, 3.5 hours probably back. London is a nightmare. You gotta know how to work London, if you want to make money out of London. The other thing I told you in my previous video, if I do get a job like this, I like to work where I am. Luckily, I've got the Bolt app, so I should be able to work down there. For people who work for Wolverhampton Council and everything, you won't be able to allow to work down there. So this could be a straight down one route job. You can't make anything down there. But even if I wanted to make something down there, when I get down there at 4 o'clock, probably about 6 o'clock, the last thing I want to do there then is work in London. It's too congested. I wouldn't even think about it. I think about coming back home. And then I'll be back home for what? 8 o'clock probably? 9 o'clock? It's just mad. You will be too shattered. Hence the reason I'm not going to do this job. I refused it. I just left it there, gave me a job, then I looked for the opportunity again to it disappeared. But whoever's doing this, good luck, guys. But these are things I look at when I'm deciding if I should do a Uber request, the date, the time, the location. See, this could have been, I could have pushed it if this was going the other way around. If this was going up Leeds or, York or something like that, I could do this job in half the time that will take me to get to London. And that's one of the reason you're getting paid that figure there, 160, because that's taking calculation of what they're expecting you to encounter as in traffic terms. So don't think that £160 is just because they love you or you're getting good bargain for. Don't ever do that. That's the worst amateur mistake you're going to make. The figures will tell you, or indirectly should tell you, what sort of congestion you're going to hit. £160, you're going to hit a lot of traffic for 117 miles. Okay, guys, I'll speak to you later on. Bye now.